Hi everybody, come on in. Today we're going to do a few different things. Excuse me. Not sure what I'm going to say or do, but there you go. But over the last while, I think I mentioned I had a headache for like 2 months. So after millions of experiences on the way, I found out that I had a bleed on my brain. So I've been suffering all this time and getting wrong diagnoses and told to do basically the wrong things and suffering for 2 months. But now we know what it is, which is a relief. It's not as bad as it used to be. And they're hoping they're going to give me 2 to 3 weeks to hope that the brain absorbs the blood and it gets better, and it feels like it's getting better, so touch wood. And now all the don'ts that I was doing because I thought I had a migraine is don't bend over with all the blood going to my head, and don't do a lot of things I've been doing. So I've been being good and just doing little tidying things, and one of the things that we did during all the time, we put up a garage door in the hallway, because I have a work room where it's the spare room. It's the only spare room upstairs because Mom has the basement. And it's my painting room, and it's my sewing room, and it's my computer room. So it's never tidy. It's always a mess, but it's always busy in there. But the door opened in, and because of where the closet was, it wouldn't even, just barely open over halfway. Plus there's a big bed in there. And I'm going to show you that later, the nice job. If you have a room where the door opens in and you want to save some space, boy, did this work wonders. It's like walking into heaven after what I was walking into. But the wall when the door opens, the wall that the door covers when it's open, it used to be my picture wall, and I had a whole bunch of pictures from over the years on this whole wall. So that all had to come off, and I was in the thrift store, and I found this beautiful book for $3. Because I had all these pictures, and they weren't still whole pictures. I'd cut them all up, and so this wasn't a real, this is just, I'll open it up. So I started with pictures of my family, like my mom, and when we were younger. And I just stuck them how I had. That's my brother and I, and my dad, and my mom had she got her picture in the paper because she had a beautiful flower garden. And years and years, and I got everybody in here, but this wasn't a normal, it was like this inside, a place for one picture and notes. So for $3, it worked out just beautiful for us, and I got everything that was covering that whole wall off. And then over time I painted the garage door both sides, because Jack ordered it here in Salmon Arm, but he ordered the things that hold it. He ordered them online. What? That's from our niece in Ohio. Anyway, so that's an ongoing project, and I'm going to show you what a difference it's made. But when I do, please excuse the messy room. It's still in progress, and I'm moving slower. But I'm feeling fine and a lot better than I was the last 2 months. But I told me to take aspirin and don't suffer with a migraine and all this shit. Whoops. Well, when you got to bleed, you don't want to be taking aspirin. Anyway, I'm hoping everything turns out good. and it absorbs into my system. Otherwise, they have to go and cauterize and drain the brain. Okay, things could be worse. They can always be worse. So we're just keeping a positive, trying to, you know, don't send a million worries about me on the comments. I'm just interested in orchids and hobbies. Okay, so I wanted to share that with you, and we're going to go down there. And I have been enjoying my orchids, and I'm just going to switch around over here for a minute. Okay. And this is my other window I'm enjoying. You know, right now it's just all about enjoying your orchids because they're so beautiful. This one I should turn around. Oh, I had it facing the light, but we've got another couple weeks of real cold weather coming, so I've had to face them all in again. And that's Georgia Pearl up there. She's getting lots of light because I noticed they're starting to wake up a little bit. The growing season is coming, and we'll be doing everything to prepare for that. And everything's looking beautiful. So, okay, now we're going to go this way. This is going to be just a very strange video. Let me know if you like strange videos. So in the terraria, everything's going good too. I had taken Horella reticula off of the top, and I've spread her out down below on the Peperomia prostata that I had got in the mail, and that is all doing well, and she looks like she's doing good in there. I see new leaves coming, and I left one up here. It's still there. It's supposed to spread good, but everything seems to be doing really good in here. And yesterday was Sunday, and I gave the middle of the week water to the latest purchase with the spotted leaves. All the leaves are still firm, and the flowers are doing really good. So it really does seem to help with the extra watering after they've changed from moss to bark, and also that soak of the bark for 3 days with seaweed extract and a little bit of Kelly Magic. So now we'll go this way. We're actually going to work our way to go look at the hallway. I noticed this one here is one flower fading a bit, and this was the first one that opened. It lost one, but this one's getting a little branch, and they're all doing really well. So, oh, I meant to put on the mister. Well, you can buy pretty cheap too, those. You put all your misters into one plug, and then you get a little control, and you just hit on, and of course it's supposed to come on, and it's not. Okay, we won't do that. I've been having a little trouble with that plug-in. Not sure why, but we're going to let Jack worry about that. But anyway, it works all the time, but it's just I got all my plugs in a jar down there, so you're not looking at them when you're in the kitchen, and sometimes they get wiggled around. But anyway, they were working good. So, okay, so I think the next stop is in the living room and down the hallway, and I'll show you that. Okay. Wrong. There. Yeah. Oh, it's so beautiful. This is when you just sit back and you really enjoy your flowers. Okay, and then in this window, this dendrobium is just doing so. I was trying to count the buds. I have never seen so many buds. And this is something I'm really looking forward to after everything freezing out there. It's almost time for cactuses to start waking up. I did give them some water yesterday. So, okay, now we're going to go down the hallway. I got the light on in here. So this is where I put all my painted pictures. And we were working in the hallway and I knocked the fish. They were in a black frame similar to this one, and a lot of them were hid, and it got knocked off and the outside frame broke. That it was kind of like those. It held all the little ones, but they overlapped. So I put them here. So now back down the hallway. We have a John Denver. I love John Denver in the 60s, and it's signed by him. It's too bad he died so young. Okay, now close your eyes for a minute. There you go. Okay, there is, it's got a trolley up there, and so it's not taking up any space in the hallway really. And then it just opens so easy, quietly slides over, and it's not, I had to paint the wall. I haven't done that yet. So that's where my picture wall was. And now that is open. And where this door only used to open this far, now I can come in all the way. I'm working on a picture. This is my project room. There's sewing over there, and it's always a mess. But now we can walk in here, and so can company. Company days, I clean all that up. But those are all projects I'm working on. Okay, you never know what Carolyn's going to do. That's for sure. So here we are, a little nicer out today, but with a real cold week coming. And I hope to show you the patio soon, because the outside's all finished. And now he's working on the inside. So, isn't that right, Maggie? Maggie's on her perch. Yeah. Okay, bye everybody. Don't worry about me. Just love your orchids.